The report has it that FCT Minister Nyesom Wike travels to UK for medical attention 4 years after saying no need for overseas care. 4 years ago, when Wike was in the opposition opposing Buhari and APC, saying that APC is a cancer, that he cannot leave malaria to join a cancer, and so many things that he said then. He said there is no need to go to abroad for medical, checkup on needs. This was because maybe he's not rich as he is today. He's not well connected as he is today. Now, you see the reason why I keep on telling people that we don't know what we are doing, especially we that are in Nigeria. We don't know what we are doing at all. In a country where the poor people don't have health insurance, as a Nigerian, you can't go to the hospital if you don't have money. In fact, I used to narrate the story of what happened to me when I had an accident some years ago. I was rushed to government hospital. I got there, the doctor demanded that we have to drop some money before they will start treatment. He was even trying to say, this accident is fatal. I think they need a doctor's report. What sort of police report? What sort of police report do you need? This is accident. And for you to understand the coincidence, there's someone that I collided with, all these women that carry condemn iron that cut my leg. The woman, maybe she thought that I was dead. She collapsed. And they rushed her to the hospital, the same hospital that the doctor was demanding that we should drop money before they will start treating me. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because every now and then, your politicians, your ministers, president, every one of them, they are traveling to abroad for their medical care, for their medical need. How many presidents of the whole world, including Ghana, Cameroon, how many of them have come to Nigeria for medical checkup? When are we going to wake up from our slumber? Because these people are not going to give you a good hospital. They are not going to give you a good health care. They won't provide anything that is good for you and even good for their children. Anything they know that is good for human beings, they won't do that. Why? They have alternatives. Yes, they can tell you they are building hospitals, they are building schools, they are building this, they are building that. People will be clapping for them. But the question the people who are clapping for them refuse to ask them is, why are you not making use of the things you are building for the masses if it is not substandard? If you are not scared of insecurity, maybe Wike is afraid now, like Tinubu. Which hospital am I going to go? If I go to the hospital, won't they give me injection that will make me die? If a politician don't trust a healthcare in his country to treat him, you know that the politicians don't even trust anybody. You are a follower of Wike, you are clapping, right? You're a follower of Tinubu, you are clapping. But you are sick, you can't even access your hospital. But if they are sick, they will rush to, France, they will rush to UK. They can go to America with your own money. With your money. I want you to understand this thing better. They will go with your money. With all your oil money, with your tax money, with your gas money, they will go. But you don't have hospital in your place. If we talk now, people will be thinking that, oh, you people are talking because you hate Tinubu, you hate. No, this has nothing to do with hatred or tribe. It has nothing to do with all those things. What will it take after renovating an event center for about 30 billion, if I'm not mistaken? What will it take you to use only 2 billion, 3 billion to build a hospital that you yourself can go? They look at us like people who don't have voice. They look at us like people who don't have mind, who can't talk, people who are morons, people who love money more than their life, people who they can control with money, people who that they can intimidate with police, people that they can intimidate with DSS, and so on and so forth. That is the way they look at us. And as I used to say, it is not the will of the slave master to free the slaves. It is the decision of the slave whether to remain slave forever or not. So it's either we made up our mind that these years of slavery is over. Yes, you can actually say, no, it's over. I'm not part of this anymore. But you are still in the system. You are still in the system. So this thing has to take a collective effort for people to be able to emancipate themselves out of this slavery. What is our reporter saying? It is saying that the Minister of Federal Capital Territory FCT, Nyesom Wike, has traveled to the United Kingdom for medical attention, Sahara Reporters has learned. Sources privy to the minister's health status told Sarah reporters that Wike has been diagnosed with congestive heart failure and is currently under medical management. So is it because it is a heart failure that makes him to rush to UK? If in Nigeria there is no hospital that can manage kidney, which is the reason why Ike Kweremadu, former deputy senate president, he's still in prison in UK. Why? Because he refused to build a standard hospital. Now, his daughter in UK, he wanted to bring someone to donate kidney for her, and he landed himself into trouble. Now, Wike, who refused to build a standard hospital, I mean to say, is now in the UK again because of heart failure. God forbid, is it abroad that they will be bringing your politicians anytime they died? All right, the article continues. Doctors reportedly recommended a bypass surgery, but Wike declined the procedure over concerns about being away from his duties for an extended period and the possibility of being replaced during his absence. Wike has traveled to the UK to seek medical attention, one of the sources said. They said he's got congestive heart failure, which is being managed. He refused to do the bypass surgery recommended because he doesn't want to be gone for too long or replaced. Do you now see the greediness of some persons? Because Wike, according to this report, is saying that if actually he want to heed to doctor's advice to do, a surgery because of that heart failure, it means that he is going to lose his office and he's going to be away for too long, and there will be a lot of talks from here and there. Things could go wrong. Maybe he still be thinking about River State. Maybe Fubara could just wake up and do something as a governor that I would not imagine. No, I can't do this surgery. Let me ask Wike, if you did not heed to doctor's advice according to this report, if you die, go. Look at how greedy these people are. And above all, my own concept about this report is that the failure of the political class to embezzle money without building a standard hospital for the people and for themselves is something that the people must rise to the occasion of, challenging. People must be able to challenge it. Look, everybody is keeping quiet. When they see uprising in another country, like what is going on in Nepal, like what happened in Bangladesh, like what happened in Kenya, wow, Nigerians would love to see such a thing in their country. Is this how we are going to see it? Even to talk, you can't talk. To talk the truth, just say the truth. Show concern, you can't. And you want something to change it. Things can't change like this. It can't. Now, the article continues, say, the minister's decision to seek treatment abroad comes amid growing public interest in his health and capacity to continue in office. In April 2021, Wike, then governor of Rivers State, declared that he would not travel abroad for medical treatment, asserting that all the necessary equipment for examinations and care was available at the government house. He made the statement during a courtesy visit by the accreditation team of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria to the Rivers State University of College of Medicine Science at the government house in Port Harcourt. Now, as a governor, maybe he must have spent like 100 billion in building just that hospital. So for him to defend such humongous amount of money, he must have said, made the statement that, come on, there is no need to travel abroad. Everything you see in abroad is already here. People state don't used to see money to buy equipment. That is why they go abroad. Now I've done it. No need of going abroad just to cover up. Where is he today? Where is he? Now, he said it is unfortunate where we are. I don't want to comment on people who are traveling for medical check. I have not traveled for the past 2 years. If we have all these things here, why do we have to travel? This is when Wike said, the man talks too much. We have all it takes to provide it. Why will I go out to do my checks overseas when I have all the facilities in government house? Imagine, and where is he today? I don't need it, Wike continued to say. Everything that is required for me to undergo any test is here. The resources, we have it. Why can't we provide it for our people? Then why is he abroad? I think we should ask him the question anytime he comes back. In October 2021, while inspecting construction work at the Cancer and Cardiovascular Disease Diagnostic and Treatment Center in Port Harcourt, then Governor Wike emphasized the government's responsibility to ensure citizens have access to quality healthcare. Internet never forgets. He highlighted the importance of a well-equipped healthcare delivery system, and adequate support for medical professionals to safeguard lives. Wike noted that the Nigerian doctors and medical experts can deliver effectively if provided with an enabling environment and proper incentives. So what is still going on now? So no matter what you say, Wike is still part of this administration of, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why are they not providing the necessary facilities? Why is it that Tinubu and Wike are running abroad for overseas treatment? This is a question people are not ready to ask. Let us ask this question. Why?
Don't ever believe that a politician is a leader. Don't ever believe that. Because the system that we have produces politicians. It doesn't produce leaders. And so you can have a politician who knows nothing about leadership, and he's leading you. Politicians are concerned about the next election. That's all they're interested in. That's why they cannot be leaders. But leaders are different. Leaders are concerned about the next generation. I want you to compare those two thoughts the next time you have a politician come to your house wanting to vie for your vote. Just ask him, what is your vision for my children? I will sit and listen for 20 minutes for you to tell me what it is. He will leave your house because he has no interest in your children's children. His concern is to stay in power, to keep the position, to win the next election. This is why they cannot lead. When you are going to have a conversation with a politician, you should actually try this as a test. You, by the way, as a citizen of a community, you have a right to be seen by the mayor. Hope you know that. If you voted for a mayor, the mayor works for you. Therefore, you have a right to see him. You can make an appointment to see any public officer you voted for. Did you know that? That's your legal right. If he don't want to see you, you can take him to court. That's democracy. So I want you to make an appointment to go and see your mayor or go and see your governor and just sit and say, I want 30 minutes with you, sir. And ask him about that list right there. Sir, what is your purpose for being in leadership in this city? What is your purpose? The first question will make him very nervous. Second question, what is your passion for our community? He'll be wondering what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I just want to build roads and bridges and provide jobs. No. What is your passion? And this is why we need to question the leaders we have. And so I have a little thought here. I call it politics versus leadership. Let's talk about it for a second. Number one, politicians focus on programs, not vision. Number two, politicians' priority is securing the next election, not securing the next generation. Their focus is different. Number three, politicians are preoccupied with promises, not purpose. What we need is statesmen, stateswomen. We don't need more politicians. A statesman is an interesting human. A statesman thinks of the next generation.